All right, guys, welcome back to part 3 of the Onyx Coin XCN white paper breakdown, guys. As I've said in the last two videos, we're breaking down the white paper for you guys, answering your questions. I get so many questions. People are so excited about XCN, but they don't even know what it is. So we're doing this series of videos to break down the white paper, and uh, the reason we're doing it in a series is because it's a lot for one video. I didn't want to do like a 45-minute video, right, that you guys had to sit through. So I broke it down for you guys. So this is part 3, guys, consensus. So let's check it out real quick. XCN sitting at 20183. Market cap is 53.83 million. It's up 3 spots right now in market cap. Very nice, very nice. Market's starting to recover a bit, so we will, at the time of recording, that's what we're looking at here. So, all right, so let's get into part 3 of the white paper. Consensus. So, consensus is proof of stake. Decentralized protocols is achieved through on-chain voting. In POS protocols, validators or nodes are selected to create new blocks based on the amount of cryptocurrency they hold and have staked in the network. These validators are then incentivized to maintain the security and reliability of the blockchain. In Onyx protocol, every staker represents a synthetic node, which is responsible for protocol security and is validating governance proposals to ensure safekeeping. On-chain voting is a mechanism that allows stakeholders to vote on decentralized decisions related to the protocol, such as changes to the block rewards or the addition of new features and markets. The Onyx protocol relies on an on-chain voting through smart contracts to reach consensus on proposed changes to the system. Only those who have staked Onyx can participate in this mechanism. The voting process is initiated through the use of smart contracts, which outlines the specific proposals and rules for voting. The stakeholders can then cast their vote by sending a transaction to the smart contract. The vote is tallied automatically by the smart contract, and the results is recorded on the blockchain. In this way, on-chain voting provides a transparent and decentralized method for achieving consensus in Onyx protocol. It allows stakeholders to have a direct say in the decisions that affect the network and ensures that the protocol remains secure and reliable over time. All right, so we'll jump into, since we're only 3 minutes in, we'll jump into governance, and we'll cover that part as well in part 3. Onyx protocol utilizes on-chain governance to facilitate protocol improvements without resorting to hard forks. Onyx, for example, is controlled by the Onyx governance module, which allows the protocol to be modified through self-amending features enabled by proxy upgradable smart contracts. Onyxcoin holders who stake their Onyx or their XCN into the protocol participate in on-chain governance by exercising their voting rights. The Onyx governance module is designed to be exclusively controlled by Onyx vote weight, which is calculated based on the number of XCN the user is staking at the time of proposal is deployed. This approach ensures that the voting power of each user is proportional to their stake in the protocol, thus enhancing the security and integrity of the governance process. Through on-chain governance, users are empowered to vote on decisions that affect the protocol, such as changes to the interest rate model or other key parameters. This approach enables Onyx protocol to evolve over time in response to changing market conditions and user needs, while maintaining the trust and transparency that is essential for the protocol. Proposals. In order to deploy proposals to the Onyx governance module, the proposer must satisfy the XCN staking requirement as specified by the protocol. Currently, the minimum stake required to propose changes is set at 100 million units of XCN tokens. The Onyx governance module is designed to facilitate a range of proposals, including but not limited to the following: adding or removing assets from the protocol, updating collateral and reserve factors, deploying funds from the DAO treasury for various purposes such as grants, operations, and burns, adjusting reward speeds for specific markets in the protocol. Very interesting. I'm going to look more into it, but this kind of implies that they have a burning mechanism. So very interesting. Through the deployment of proposals, users are empowered to participate in the governance process and shape the future direction of the protocol. The Onyx governance module is designed to be a transparent and decentralized mechanism for decision-making, ensuring that all stakeholders have a fair and equal say in the governance of the protocol. Voting. The voting process for token stakers is initiated once a proposal is deployed on-chain. The voting period typically lasts for approximately 48 hours based on the current Ethereum block times. During this period, a snapshot is taken to calculate the amount of XCN that each account has staked, which will determine the vote weight of that Ethereum account. These parameters for the voting period can be changed through the governance module. For each XCN staked, the user has one vote weight, which they can use to vote in support or against a proposal. The majority of the votes collected on either side of the proposal will determine the outcome at the end of the voting period. It is important to note that if a user removes their XCN staked after voting, their vote weight will be automatically adjusted proportionately to the amount of XCN that they withdrew from the protocol. This ensures that the voting process remains secure and that users cannot manipulate the results by withdrawing their stake after voting. So that is very, very fair, and I do like that. Quorum. Proposals must meet a quorum requirements in order to be passed. The quorum is determined by the total number of votes required to support a proposal, which is currently set at 200 million XCN. Once a proposal has garnered over 200 million XCN votes in favor, the vote weight of each XCN staker becomes relevant. At this point, the majority of votes in favor of either passing or rejecting a proposal will determine the outcome. It is noteworthy that there is no quorum requirement for rejecting a proposal, as the quorum is exclusively set for the pass side. If a proposal does not meet the quorum requirements, it will automatically fail. This approach requires that proposals that do not have sufficient support from voters are not approved, and that the on-chain governance process remains robust and effective. Through the use of quorum requirements, on-chain governance protocols ensures that proposals are approved only when they have sufficient support from XCN stakers. This approach enhances the transparency, integrity, and security of the governance process, ensuring that all users have fair and equal say in the decision-making process. So, video number 4, we will get into Onyxcoin, guys. So that will do it for video number 3. As always, guys, we want to push XCN content out, guys. We need the algorithm to push this stuff out. So click the like, click the subscribe button, guys. Comment down below. Follow me on X. Press the join button too, guys. Become a member of the channel, support the channel, or join the Patreon, one of the two. It greatly helps the channel out. Gives me the time to do this kind of stuff for you guys, break down white papers, do research, give you guys the information and the answers to the questions that you have. So definitely click the join or join the Patreon. And yeah, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in part 4.